All right, time for the big one, the 9-lapper. This is the only 9-lapper Grand Prix Cup in the entirety of the Invitational Series. All the other circuits, the longest race you get is 8 laps. So yeah, this pays out the most out of all of them in motorsports, or in terms of motorsport payout, which currently is just limited to, of course, Formula One content. So yeah, 9 laps, and this is once again we're back to the morning rendering. So, but at least this one we have a bit of a distance to cover, so I'd like to think that works in my favor, allows more opportunities to make up the grounds that we start with the deficit. You know, we start at the far end of the grid because apparently we suck at qualifying. So yeah, I will, at the end of this, I will have a bit of access Motorsport dollars that I'm not going to be able to collect, because this will pay out 90,000 and change. But you know, I already have banked up, I want to say like somewhere in 12,000 or not 12, 120,000 or something like that, 120, 130, somewhere in that region. So okay, a little messy, but nevertheless coming out in P5 without completely losing sight of the guys up ahead. So that's another important factor, is not losing sight of the opponents up ahead, so we can kind of benefit from the draft, and also kind of gives you a perspective on how much grounds you need to make up. So you can see, of course, it's not that much. So I think I damaged my car that badly, so should be able to keep up with the rest, finishing lap 1 in 4th place. So just 3 more to overtake. Alright, I think that was alright. See what kind of lap time, or the time we get in checkpoint 1. Not going to be all that super, but 26 seconds. But the important thing is, of course, I'm trying to position myself so I can overtake right. On the inside, of course, can't quite go as fast, but you can undercut your opponents. Alright, so P2. And we're also getting a bit of a push or a pull. I don't know which one I'm getting. I think I'm getting a pull from the leader of the pack. Stay on track. That would be rather disastrous if I go off track. Alright, so the lap 3, we start in P2. Oh, missed my braking point. So had to use a little bit of an off-track line. I know. I don't like doing that, but you know, I got a race to win. But once again, I didn't crash into anything, so I think that if I have to choose between crash versus just going off track, I would always choose going off track. Well, actually, I shouldn't say always, depending on situation. But in this case, I believe off-track was the right option. Although we do have indestructible cars in Real Racing 3, I do like to keep it clean. At least somewhat make it look like realistic. Right? Alright, that wasn't a very good line. But, well, let's see what kind of checkpoint time we get. Sector 1. .26, yeah, that was a pretty leisurely ride, wasn't it? That is a much faster exit from Lesmo. Nice entry into Ascari, and that was not bad. So we, I think, improved our time. Even though first sector was 26, second sector got it under 50, so that's a win. And much more comfortable line through Parabolica, but we're not gonna get this lap under minute 10. It's gonna be almost minute 12. Alright, that was kind of indecisive. I feel like I started slowing down too early. So, you know, jump back on the gas, back on brakes. Yeah, and that pretty much tells the whole story. 26 and change. Right. I wonder if we'll still be able to get this under 50, 49 and change once again. So it's really the first sector that is really suffering right now, I feel like. And that. 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, and this is 12, yeah, 112, that's a slow lap. Okay, brake a little bit later, it's okay. Still, I feel like the braking power is too great. So we'll have to try to improve our first sector. Ooh, that's not the way to do it. Actually, if I didn't skid at the, yeah, this is gonna be the worst lap so far, I think, possibly even with the traffic. Good thing we already have the lead. Yeah, 51 in sector 2. No good. Alright, so this lap is pretty much conceded at this point. So we'll try to see if we can improve the lap 7. Under steering. Come on. Back to 26 seconds and change. Ooh, that's a messy one. I mean, we do have a sizable lead, so yeah, it's the way to make this 9 laps interesting. And let's do it faster this way. Otherwise, it would, you know, if you had to do this every day, you know how that gets. It's old pretty quick, you know? So, things you can focus on, like improving your line, improving your lap time, and so on and so forth. And those are good challenges, and I can definitely use some of that, as it was a pretty slow, yeah. As you can see, first sector is demanding some practice. 26250. Whoa. Swinging out too wide. Didn't completely lose the steering control, but I'm sure I lost enough speed. Boy, what is going on? Racing fatigue kicking in apparently. Oh, that cut it pretty close. I'd like to think that was probably one of the faster take on Parabolica. That doesn't really matter. It was a dismal lap time. I like that one. Just under a minute. Keep saying minute. Just under 12 seconds for the first Pirelli banner. So that's an improvement already. Maybe we'll make this last lap count for something. Not like that. Although I did get 25 seconds through in the timer for the sector 1 time. And once again, sloppy exits here. Yeah, okay, that one wasn't as sloppy, but there we go. Alright, well, those 9 laps I feel like went by pretty quick. Minute 12 at the end. Not spectacular. Race 11 minutes and 8 seconds, almost 9 seconds, so obviously not a terrific race, but it is still worth same amount, 90,550 Motorsport dollars, which of course we're gonna end up with quite a bit of access. 36,000. I wish I could apply that towards tomorrow, but nope, they won't allow us to do that. So fame is 16,400 points for like 11-minute race, so that's not too bad. And of course the car is solidly in red, so we'll put that in for service. And there we go, the final gold trophy for our stint here at Monza, at least for Mercedes-AMG Petronas Motorsports. So I'll have to go through my other cars, McLaren and Alfa Romeo. So we'll get those videos here soon. So stay tuned and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Take care.